Trump shot at rap. Get a Lambo from Lambo Palm Beach. I'm a FAU Owls dropout. Find another university, drop out. Drop out. Lambo from Palm Beach. Lambo Palm Beach. Taking a Trump.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm in my hashtags hustle listing, just ranting, I'm doing my prop firm hack challenge because it's working. Slow growth is growth. Results are results, no matter how slow or fast they are. Stop, giving trading a time frame or time limit. Just keep posting and keep, putting the reps on the charts. If you're a struggling prop firm trader, like I was feeling like stuck and stagnant. You guys know I got those, free 10K challenges every month, and I wasn't, getting payouts. So I just felt stuck prop firm trading. So that's why, I started my, post and profit journey. Creating your first listing can change your life. A one t-shirt can change your life. A hoodie, a candle. You gotta just, have a profitable strategy. And, slow growth is growth. And, sometimes I want to speed up the process, but, I just have to realize patience pays. The people that, blow up overnight, just got lucky. And, I'm just not one of those, overnight success stories. It took me a while. And that's okay if you're a trader who is like me. Not everybody makes it at a young age. You just gotta keep putting in the reps. Because sometimes I definitely, feel like quitting. I've just been down and in the dumps. You guys know I was battling depression. Like, mental illness just be thrown off your vibration. Like, you just be down in the dumps. You just fall into survival mode. And, just being unemployed kind of set me back on my journey. But that's okay, because I had to heal. I was sick in my head for a while, and it's just like, damn, like, this could have been avoided if I just didn't have, the type of parents I had. And, I just kind of had to just let go of pain and hurt and just don't blow up and retaliate. Because I'm one of those people who just feel so irritated inside. And it's just like, I, had to get over that. But I'm, going to be talking about what I would do if I was 18 again, because the universe kind of has me in a position like I'm 18 again. So if I just, graduated high school, what would I have done, back in like 2015? I definitely would have skipped college and, did something like Stepful. If I knew about it back then. Like, I just, didn't have the best guidance. And, I can't blame, people. I just gotta do what I can do in the moment now. And, if I was 18 again, I would have definitely skipped college. I would have skipped, the student loans. But, when you're 18, you're just young and dumb and following the crowd because, going to a 4-year university is what most people did. And, if I knew about like pharmacy technician, like if I knew about the pharmacy technician career, when I was younger, I would have pursued it, because I'm one of those that like struggle to get through like long programs. And, Stepful's program is only 4 months, and you can literally change your life in these last 6 months of the year. There is no excuse why you should be, stuck in 2025. You can literally start making money from your phone. Creating content can change your life. You don't have to pay for ads. You can keep posting. You just gotta, have the right mindset if you want to become a successful trader, and you got to be willing to take the steps to achieve your dream life. And, renting a listing is my, dream career, because you guys know I love creating, t-shirt designs on Canva, just designs in general, because when I was unemployed, I couldn't find a job for a while, and, that's why I kind of just settled for this minimum wage job. But working this minimum wage, like high school job, is just motivating me to go harder, because I just get so annoyed with some of the tasks I have to do, but I just have to realize that's just how just over brokes are. Like, if you don't have a college degree, that's why I'm just, becoming a technician, because I want to make more than, minimum wage at a job, and just have like a stable career, because I'm just after stability right now. And if you're a trader after stability, it's okay to, work that job until you're consistently making like, that 10, 20, 30K a month, and just not stress. Make sure you have, 6 months of bills saved up. You just gotta really go full time the right way, so you don't have to go back to a job. I tried going full time, and I just was stressed because I wasn't, getting a consistent paycheck. Like, reselling, it's like you get a sale every couple of days, and I just didn't like just relying on that. It's just good to have, multiple sources of income as a trader, so you don't stress a trade. I, place my trades stress-free, and that's how you gotta go about trading until you're able to go full time. And I just kind of had to, stop caring about people and their opinions, because they can't, relate to my pain and hurt and why I'm in the position I am now. Like, I wouldn't have thought a day in my life that I'd be 28, working a minimum wage job. But, I just am grateful that I have a job, because a lot of people don't have jobs. A lot of people got laid off. Like, people who, have college degrees, I see all the tech layoffs. Like, so I should just be blessed that I even have a job, because I don't have a degree. You guys know I left school and started my own school. You guys know I'm the Riri of this industry, who started Find Another University, because I'm a FAU, Florida Atlantic University dropout, the Riri dropout, Find Another University dropout, who started her own online trading school. And, I'm just so grateful that I have, this skill set, because knowledge is profit. Don't be teaching your trading strategy for free if you are a mentor, if you are, very knowledgeable in this industry. People who pay attention. When you give out free stuff, those people don't value you as a person. Those people don't care about you. Those are the same people trying to put me down, who didn't want to see me make it. And, you got to clear out that negative, bad energy out your life, because people were trying to come into what I'm doing with their negativity. They wanted to see me go broke, fall to a low vibration. Like, it is just terrible. And that's why I stopped, hanging out with a lot of people. I've just been messing with my own vibe. And, if I could go back, 10 years, I definitely would have skipped college and, pursued music or something. Because, I felt like college was a waste of time. Like, I'm not the smartest, and, college isn't for me. Like, I'm not one of those that graduated college in 2 years or something like that. And, college is for people like that who are super smart. And I'm one of those that was like struggling in college, because I was trying Twitch, I was trying personal training. I was just tired of books and just studying. And it's like, you got more years to go. And, I'm one of those that don't even need a high paying career, because I do Etsy and reselling. And, you don't need a high paying job to buy AirPods or to cover a t-shirt sale or a print on demand sale in general. So you can work an average paying job, like a minimum wage job, and still, become successful. I've seen Chanel Richie do it, Kayla Perla do it. Like, people who are working like low paying jobs, like, blow up, and they're making like thousands a month now. So I stopped, feeling embarrassed that I'm at this minimum wage job, because this job is helping me achieve my dreams. So I'm not stressed when trading. I can easily, afford to buy AirPods to resell them. And, just really helped me level up and glow up in life. And I just stopped caring about people's judgments and opinions, and I just, started doing what is necessary for me to boss up and level up in life. I must be a great trader. Even guys in this industry are basically trying to take my destiny and use my strategy as their own. Like, people just be crazy, and that's why I tatted my strategy on my skin. And I gave out more than enough free information in this industry. People can literally spend their time and figure things out on their own, like I did. I really wanted it because I kept getting fired because I just refused to do certain things at jobs that just made me just feel less than. And that's my fault. But I just had to learn that that's just how just over brokes are. You gotta study your ass off and bust your ass and just deal with the just over broke until you achieve what you want to achieve. Like, I had to learn the hard way. Like, you gotta just suck it up and do what you gotta do to make money until you're able to do what you want to do full time. And this minimum wage job, working with high schoolers just made me want to grow up. It's like all I'm doing is still reselling, and I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of a high schooler thing. It's like time to grow up. Same thing with Twitch, it's like time to grow up. But what is a real profession? Like, what I mean? Like, what is a grown up profession, right? Like, so it's just like I had to just stop caring about people and their judgments and just realize the universe was just testing me. Like, sometimes the universe gotta humble you before the level up. I had to learn certain lessons, let go of pain, beat mental illness for those blessings to come in. Like, it just sickens me when it's like the main reason niggas is even sick in their head is because of the shit that I went through or the type of parents I had. And it's just like so crazy because I wouldn't, I would never do that to my kids. And it's just like, I wouldn't want to see my kids low like that. And it's just like, the shit that I found out about my parents is just so shocking. And it's just like, damn, I'm still just healing, but it's just like, damn, that shit is just ridiculous. And, I just had to just accept certain shit and just move on. And stop caring about people and their judgments, and just not listen to people who don't have what I want. Like, people were making fun of me for working at the gym, but they still don't have what I want. People were putting me down for failing on my journey, but they never achieved what they wanted to achieve. Like, those people who were saying they wanted to be real estate agents, nurses, accountants, pilots, are those people doing it? But they're putting me down. So you gotta just focus on you, on your journey, stop caring about people, and just achieve your goals.